Officer Patrice Malone has been a police officer for 2 years. She believes going to college, where she majored in criminal justice, makes her a better police officer.
So dealing with people on a regular basis in college and then coming out and being able to deal with the community, college provided me that aspect and gave me the courage and everything I needed and patience, a lot of patience to go out, talk to people.
The deaths of several black men and women while in police custody has focused attention in the U.S. on the training police receive. In terms of education, a 2017 study found that the vast majority of U.S. law enforcement agencies, more than 80%, require only a high school diploma. A 2010 study published in Police Quarterly found that college-educated police officers are 40% less likely to use force on the job.
But I would venture to say somewhere in the high 90 percentile of our officers come here with a bachelor's degree.
Officer Malone's boss is a college professor in addition to being a police chief.
College teaches you how to be a critical thinker. I mean, a big part of the college experience is for you to look at things and to think through them beyond the obvious. It exposes them to different ideas. And one of the things you hear all the time is whether there's bias in law enforcement. Well, it's ridiculous to think that everyone out here doesn't have any kind of bias at all, but what's critical is you understand what those are and you manage those things, and I think college and that exposure really helps you with that.
Chief Farr believes all U.S. police officers should have a college degree, but money and other resources can get in the way.
Pay structures, what agencies can pay, what they can bring to bring that level of professionals across the country varies tremendously. I happen to work in a very affluent community that really demands a high-quality education of our staff. Not to make any less of departments that might be somewhere else in the country, but they may not have those same resources. So putting that qualifier as a mandate, I think, would be really difficult.
It appears a college education would not have changed the outcome for George Floyd. The Minnesota man died after a police officer knelt on his neck for nearly 8 minutes. 3 of the 4 officers charged in relation to Floyd's death reportedly graduated from college.
Black lives, they matter here!
In the wake of the Black Lives Matter protests that erupted after Floyd's death, Officer Malone has noticed a difference in some of the people she deals with on the job.
I mean, it's changed a little bit. I've noticed that, the community might be a little distant. But like I said, you just go out, you do the same thing that you do before. You just reassure the community that you're there for them, that you're there for their safety, and that's how you regain their trust. Going out every day.
In Arlington, Virginia, Dora McQuarr, VOA News.